Hello, cookbook friends, and welcome. My name is Katie. I am looking forward to this cookbook. It is the Asian Market Cookbook. This is by Vivian Aronson. I believe, let's see, there's 60 delicious recipes in here. It's not a terribly large cookbook, which I was surprised. I thought there was a lot more, but I'm looking forward to this. I love Asian cookbooks. They're some of my favorite, and it's ingredient focused, which is really interesting. So I'm excited to check out what the differences are, because usually it's all cookbooks tend to be the same layout. So this one might be a little different. Let's check it out already. I'm trying not to drool because I can't help it. This looks amazing already. So we have, all right, in here we start with condiments first, and that includes, we have ingredients listed at the top. So an example is like Chinese cooking wine, Chinese vinegar, sesame oil, and soy sauce. And then she goes into recipes. Next is noodles, flour, and rice. So she talks about dried noodles, rice, flours, and then recipes for that. Dry spices. So this is a little different. We have dried chili peppers, Szechuan peppercorns, star anise, etc., etc. And she goes into the different recipes using those ingredients. Then we go to preserved foods like fermented black beans, a fermented tofu, and then she has recipes that utilize all of those ingredients. And lastly, a sweets recipe, or a sweet section. Let's see if I skipped any. I don't think I did. Oh, I did. Okay, so the first is actually sauces, which is very important. So that includes like oyster sauce, gochujang, there's Szechuan, broad bean, chili paste, lots of stuff in here. And using those ingredients, she has recipes provided and these amazing photos. I love just how each thing pops. It's so bright and vibrant. So sauces. This almost looks like mapo tofu, honestly, and I wish that she listed exactly what dish it was in the photos, because I know I'm going to want to make it. All right. She has a pork belly, double cooked pork belly, and she has on the left-hand side, you'll see how much it yields. So this is 4 servings. Then it goes down a whole list of ingredients. On the right-hand side, she talks about where the origins of each dish come from, and then the instructions down below. So that's really nice. It's very comprehensive. I like learning about her and her history and all the sides and all of that cool stuff. So let's move on. We have a phoenix tail in sesame paste. This looks very easy and very simple. Then we have, oh, I think I was right. It was mapo tofu. Yum. Stir-fried bok choy. This looks beautiful. I would eat bok choy like this every day. Yum. And then shredded pork and sweet bean sauce. I really do love how bright the photos are, and the white plates and the white background. It just looks so crisp and clean. So then she goes on to condiments and explains exactly what the flavor profiles are, what it should look like, what it's made out of. So it's really helpful, especially if you have dietary issues as well, like me. So now you can learn what you may or may not need to substitute for future cooking ingredients. So that's really nice. Or if you're vegan, they might have some fish products in it. You never know. So that's really helpful. She has a sweet and sour pork rib recipe. That looks fantastic. Lion's head meatballs. Those are cute. I love that. That's awesome. And it's really easy to make. I want to go to lunch and eat and make something real quick. We have, is it Coke chicken legs? Like, I know that some Korean dishes you actually do use Coca-Cola. Let me check this. Yeah, you do. You actually use Coca-Cola. So very cool. Home-style tofu. This is some awesome clean eating. Very tasty. Let's move on to some of the, Chinese scallion pancakes. Yummy. All right. Ooh, we have a hot and sour sweet potato noodle dish. This is brilliant. This would actually, I think my husband and I would just really dig this. This would just be super cool. One thing that I love so far about this cookbook is it is actually quite easy. A lot of these dishes aren't as complicated as I thought they were going to be. And even it seems like the list of ingredients really isn't that extensive, which I know that a lot of people, especially with Chinese food, there's just so many ingredients that they don't want to prep, that they would rather have takeout, which is silly because it's way better homemade. But this makes it very approachable, very easy. So I'm really looking forward to trying some of these recipes out. She has dried spices here. We have a Chinese master braising sauce. Interesting. And that would be really tasty. Okay, we have braised pork belly. So using all of those spices to get really amazing flavors. Szechuan braised beef slices. Let's move on a little further. Ooh, she has something called tea eggs, which is really interesting. I'd love to try this. I've never cooked with tea before, so that would be a new experience for me. She has fermented foods. Yakai spring rolls, which, yum, wonderful. And golden fried rice. Let's look at some desserts because I am a sucker for desserts. Let's see. Ooh, we've already got a bubble tea recipe. Yummy. This looks awesome. This is like coffee and bubble tea. We've got the boba with the pearls and even the jellies. She's given us awesome recipes for jellies, even vegan jellies. So that's really nice. Moon cakes, a classic Chinese dish. Yum. And I would love to make one of these myself. I don't know if I can, but I'll try. We've got Szechuan pickles are not dessert. One more. Mung bean cakes. Yummy. Those are beautiful. I love the stamps. This is a really cool, comprehensive little cookbook. I think I'm going to try some of these recipes later on this week just because they seem like great weekday dishes. And I love Chinese food, but again, it's so hard for me, one, to find time, and then also to find the right ingredients. So I'm really glad that she's divided and broken everything down and made it really approachable and understandable so that we can actually know what flavor profiles everything has, what it goes well with, etc. So this is really cool. So definitely check out the Asian Market Cookbook. This is by Vivian Aronson. And I believe she's a celebrity chef. She's also the founder of the website Cooking Bomb. So check that out. If you guys are curious about any of our other cookbook content, come join us on Facebook, Instagram, or Pinterest. We've got a lot of stuff there, and our podcast at Cookbook Divas. Thank you guys so much for watching. It would mean a whole lot to us if you subscribed, liked, commented, all of that awesome stuff. I'll make sure to see you guys next week. Have a wonderful day.